This video is for bush barrier. And when I say for bush barrier, yes, it's sponsored, which I don't generally do sponsor videos, but I love bush barriers. I've been using them for years on my patrol, on my Navara, and now the tank. So I'm going to give you a bit of a rundown of what it is and what it does for you. So what is a bush barrier? Well, this is it. It's like basically a big fridge magnet, all cut out very specifically to the shape of the car, each panel, and yeah, essentially it just sticks on. When you order these from Bush Barrier, they'll give you a leaflet with exactly what you should do, the proper way to do it. I've been using these for years. I do it my own way, so I'll show you how I do it. There you go, it's pretty easy to put on. Just like guide it, line it up. I like to wipe the car down with a wet rag first, just like so you've got a fine little bit of water on there. And I also wipe back the back of the bush barriers as well, because I think that cohesiveness sort of like makes them stick a bit better. In a minute I'm going to go and put them out in the sun, and they really need to get some heat into them before you go driving anywhere. Generally, I'll put them on before I go on a trip, like probably the day before, and I'll have them on for 24 hours and sitting out in the sun, and then there's no chance of them flying off. I've had these speeds well over 100 kilometers an hour, and they stick on no problems at all. As long as you like get them bedded in properly, especially when they're new. Sometimes they lift up at the top and like that. But that's when you don't want to go driving. If they're stuck down hard like this, you'll be fine, no problems at all. So for caring for your bush barriers, I like to just store them flat on a pallet. Another good spot is say under the bed at home or under the bed on your caravan, but you do want to leave them flat. Don't put them on a metal wall like I've seen some people do. They lose their magnetism after a while. Next, you can't just leave them on forever. So I probably would put them on for, at worst 2 or 3 weeks, depending on like heat conditions. But in that time, I'll start peeling them off. So when I'm filling up with petrol, I'll just go around, wipe it back, put them back on, and that will make sure that they'll stay on and not get too stuck to the paint. If you leave them on for like a month, these will like adhere to the paint and don't get upset with bush barrier. All these scratches that you see on there, if they weren't on the bush barriers, they'd be on my car. So they definitely save the day. But I think there's 2 reasons for wanting these. One's for protection, but 2, have a look, it turns the car into a superhero. How cool does it look? And it's like, it's original. So as many other tanks as they're going to be driving around the road, there's not one just like this. Okay, so they make them for a heap of cars, Y62s, Jimneys, tanks. They're all cars that I think are good. I know there are heaps of other ones. They've just released the tank bush barriers, so give them a call, tell them that Dash sent you, and I'll put the link to the product in the description of this video. Thanks for watching. Yeah.